Okay, it is April 11th at 1:22. High 60s, low 70s. Mr. Maribel's house, 4th Avenue, Atlanta. Looking for storm-related damage to this roofing system. I want to point out I saw on the scope, it was my first one on this roof, I saw on the scope there was marked as 8 wind damage shingles. I found more, so there might be some missed damage. So we'll come back and do a repair attempt here on this damaged shingle, but we've got like these shingles that are overlapped by ridge and hip cap. So let me see the damage there. I can see the damage there. And then we see this missing shingle. It's actually overlapped by the valley here, so it's going to cause issues for repairs. See these one damaged shingles here. You can see that crease there, so that's been flipping up in the wind. The same with these. I saw these tears here on the sides. So you can see they've been flipped up in the wind there. Right. Oh, I guess that one's been resealed there, but you can see where it's flipped up in the wind. Notice too some previous repair attempts. You can see this previous repair over here. You can see all the shingles around that repair. Showing signs of extra wear, where they've been damaged because of the repair. Same thing with this blower edge here. Anything that's been around a repair is in worse condition than it was, which means that the repairs reduce the service life of the shingle. You see this one here. This one here. So here, maybe this vent was installed one time, but we can see there's damage. The shingles around it. These are blocked by the head cap. I'll continue on the slope here. See, there was a previous repair here. We do see all the shingles around it, showing more signs of reduced service life. So the granules are lost, which reduces the UV protection of the shingle. When the asphalt and matting get torn, reduces the service life. How long it's going to last, the weatherproofing abilities of that shingle. All right, so that's why those are damaged. That can not be as easily seen when it first happens, but it sits for a while. Good damage. Go down this slope. Now we got some vents that we need to replace. All right, we'll see what happens when you replace the vents and do repairs on the roof. It creates further damage. We find a nice bullet in the roof here. And then we see another previous repair here. And around this repair, again, all these shingles that were around it are in worse condition, right? So that means, and these are all, looks like, because they're all different colored repairs by different contractors, right? So it doesn't mean just one guy is bad at repairs. It means that these shingles are brittle when you try to repair them. It creates further issues. Going to this side, there might have been a hailstorm that affected those. Looks like it affected this side at some point, because I see damage. So there. Over here. See some more damage here. All right. So it's been torn by the wind. More damage here. All right. Let's see. It's been creasing and torn. So this one here. Let's actually pick another shingle up. And then here too. All right. So that's more wind damage. So that's I think there was damage that was missed in this roof, and it's obvious this roof it's too brittle to be repaired. It creates more damage, but we'll simulate doing an attempt to repair. Oh yeah, sorry, the slope here. This shingle here. So the repair is going to be here. So I'm going to slide. across here and show some stuff. It's going to be rather difficult without damaging the other shingles to get these nails out. What we see is things rather overdriven, so these shingles are going to be tearing. We're trying to get these fasteners out. Shingles are always secure 2 courses up. That's what I'm dealing with here, so I just want to let you know what's going on here. Shingle comes out of there. Now identifying factors, so let's show what it is. Let's look at this area here. So we can see that the way it's nailed, that how brittle the shingles are, right? Like this shingle is getting damaged. You see tearing there. All right, the shingles around it are tearing. Like that one's starting to hinge now. All right, these are giant holes in them. I doubt they're going to show that one's starting to hinge now too. Sometimes we're going to see like those other repairs where they're going to wear out faster over time. All right, we got tearing there, more hinging. So we're losing granules, we're tearing the asphalt and the matting, reducing the service life of the shingle. So I'm going to try to put one back in place. We'll see what that even looks like. But I'm going to recommend we tarp this bag up and not leave it like it is. So. space decking. Okay, the space decking or something funky's going on here, but like that nail just ripped the heck out of that shingle there. These shingles are obviously not repairable. We've got this tearing here, we've got tearing there, we've got extra granular loss and hinging. These aren't even finding a secure place to nail into. This roof is not repairable, so we're gonna throw a tarp on this thing before we risk any extra damage. Some wood. Okay. The view here, we put a tarp over that area because it's not repairable. We're seeing too much damage caused by the repair attempt. We'd see further damage if we tried to repair shingles, or ridge cap, hip cap overlapped, valleys are overlapped. There's widespread damage, probably some space sheathing issues. And so I recommend a deck over for that, so you don't have those issues where you hit a nail in and you don't get any, you need a, code wants us to have a solidly sheathed surface for us to nail into. And that's where that's at. We got a nice blue tarp here for now. reach out to Chris at Canopy Home Exteriors with any questions. Thank you.